Good evening, I'm Dan Wall.
And I'm Laura Lee. Thanks for joining us. Leaders from Duluth and St. Louis County are getting ready to make their best pitches to state lawmakers. They'll caravan to St. Paul later this week.
And among their key priorities, something that enters your home every day. Northern News Now's Cara Kopp has more.
From the Northern Lights Express to deck improvements, last year marked a successful Duluth and St. Louis County days at the Capitol in St. Paul.
It's a way that we bring our message as a cohesive region down to the Capitol to ask for funding for projects that are really important.
And this year, those with St. Louis County have eyes focused on two main projects at the cost of around $17 million.
We are working really hard on getting a wastewater treatment site in Canyon and also an HVAC system for the St. Louis County Historic Depot.
The county asking for $6 million, which would be matched by the county to help build what's called a leachate treatment center, which would protect the groundwater and other sources from contaminants, and a little over $11 million to start improvements on the 130-year-old depot building.
But we also continue to ask for support for county program aid and local government aid. Those are specific supports that help lower property taxes.
While the county works to bring legislative funding to the region, Duluth Mayor Roger Reinert has the city on his mind.
One of the projects, and in fact it's the #1 project if you look at the 5 things that we're bringing to the Capitol in terms of bonding priorities, is the water treatment plant.
The ask for Lakewood water treatment plant improvements is just short of $7 million, which the city would match with money already collected through utility fees.
First of all, there is no more basic city service than clean and safe drinking water. It services over 100,000 people. It's not just Duluth, it's also Rice Lake, it's also Hermantown, it's also Proctor.
Reinert also putting pressure on the state to help fund aerial lift bridge improvements and the downtown library reconceptualization and more. The city and county hoping this week will mark another successful legislative year.
That relationship that we have from local government to state government really helps to make our community strong.
In Duluth, Cara Kopp, Northern News Now.
Leaders from the Duluth Airport Authority, Duluth Public Schools, Essentia, and St. Luke's, they're all going to be joining in that lobbying trip down to St. Paul.